This fight will be your last. Yo, what is up, my Knights of the Round Table? Welcome back to Fight Night with your boy, The Knight. Those are weak-ass punches, but, you know. I didn't take boxing. I took Taekwondo. I didn't take boxing. This death battle is I have a little stake in this one. I love me some Mortal Kombat, and Sub-Zero Kuai Liang is my favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time, and is probably my favorite ninja of all time. I love Sub-Zero, love Mortal Kombat, so I'm definitely pulling for this. I am pulling for Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's about to take this bitch home. He's about to win it, about to rip out the spine and hold it for the camera. Sub-Zero's got this in the bag. Fuck Glacius. Fake ass Sub-Zero.
By one of these cool warriors.
Ah.
Wow, sorry, that was bad even for me. Sub-Zero, the cryomancer ninja of Mortal Kombat. And Glacius, the icy alien with a killer instinct. He's whiz and I'm boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
I have allergies.
For untold generations, the one-play assassins waged war with their rival splinter group, the Shirai Ryu. Desperate to claim victory in the bloody conflict, drastic means of recruitment for able-bodied soldiers, no matter what age they were.
Kidnapping children?
Kidnapping children. Kidnapping children. Well, at least they got to be ninjas. I bet their tiny little bodies would be even stealthier. Turns out, two of these kids just so happen to be descendants from a race of extra-dimensional beings experienced in the art of ice magic. Their names were Bi-Han and Kuai Liang. With the Lin Kuei's training, these brothers became cold-blooded assassins and the finest warriors in the clan. And whether it started as a joke or he just thought it was badass,
Sub-Zero is badass.
A brand new name, Sub-Zero. Sounds like an online username from your teenage years that you regret forever when you're older. Sub-Zero was so fierce and driven.
Sub-Zero's a fucking badass name. What are you talking about?
Annihilation of the rival Shirai Ryu clan. Unfortunately for him, one of them, called Scorpion, survived.
Scorpion, fuck you.
And decided to kill him right back, which obviously pissed off Kuai Liang, who decided to do the same to Scorpion, and God, it's like high school drama, but with murder. Striving to honor his fallen brother, Kuai Liang assumed
he froze my second favorite character, Johnny Cage.
Sub-Zero was reborn.
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero!
This new Sub-Zero is a master of Shotokan Karate and Dragon Kung Fu, and enhances his martial arts with his deadly cryomantic abilities. Subby can freeze the moisture in the air to do tons of stuff. He can make his own personal slip and slide, perfect for surprise attacks. He can form all sorts of weapons out of thin air, like daggers, swords, or even ice hammers. But best of all, the dude can make ice so cold, it instantly freezes anybody who touches it. This can be achieved through Sub-Zero's Ice Blast projectile, or the Ice Clone technique, both of which completely immobilize his opponent for devastating follow-up attacks. Did he just make a perfect
God, I love
MKX.
MKX is my favorite. I was really good at it. I was really good with Sub-Zero. I could do like a lot of those combos they just showed.
Sub-Zero can also implement his cryomancy and
in-game versus DC.
What appears to be near instant teleportation. An unexpected
Tombstone teleport.
Which baffles even his fellow assassins. Yeah, but I bet that's still not as
unexpected kick, bitch.
as turning into a friggin' polar bear. Like, how though? I want to do that.
I think the animalities are non-canon besides
Sub-Zero has no qualms about tearing them to bloody shreds with one of his fatalities. Taking after his Hero's favorite form of murder, Sub-Zero can rip a person's head off with their entire spinal column in tow. This one's for you, Bi-Han. If he's feeling particularly nasty, Sub-Zero will toy with his opponent. He'll encase their lower half in ice and force them to watch helplessly as he tears them in half. Or for a quick death, he'll put
Deception! That was the most coolest versions of fucking Sub-Zero ever existed. The shredder-looking one. That was awesome.
4 seconds to freeze a person in place, which in real-world physics is completely impossible. To induce full-body frostbite in that time, he would have to lower the surrounding temperature to negative 6.5 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Sub-Zero's that fucking dude!
That's a stupid
He's cold-blooded, dog!
13,000 times colder than absolute
zero. You don't fuck with the Sub-Zero.
Making it a temperature
your chances of living will be zero.
Cannot exist. And yet still not as cold as my ex-wife's heart. Ha! Anyway, Sub-Zero has more than earned his reputation as one
He
of
did
the
have
most
some weak-ass
fearsome
X-rays.
fighters in the
That was like his
Mortal
best
Kombat
one.
universe. He's strong enough to break titanium statues with a single shot,
that is
quick enough to dodge
is
an
that
oncoming
canon?
rocket, and he defeated some of the best warriors across multiple dimensions. Like the lizard dude Reptile, and Taven the half-god, who single-handedly defeated dozens of Lin Kuei assassins. He's beaten his rival for life, Scorpion,
That's
several
right, bitch.
times, and even took on Batman?
With sheer willpower, he survived injuries no normal person could walk away from, like getting torched in the face by a flamethrower, or being double impaled through the torso, and then torched again.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Like, how does he have any left?
I know, right? But that pales
'Cause
in
he's a
comparison
badass.
when he underwent the procedures which turned him into a cyborg.
Aw, come on,
and
man,
then
that
was
sucked
blown
at
apart and
MK9.
reassembled into human form while still conscious.
Damn, what a tough son of a bitch.
That's right.
But don't
Fucking hell. It's no yellow bar. This is pure fuckery. Fuck out of here.
Don't overestimate him. Although Sub-Zero
Overestimate him?
powerful spirits, undead wraiths, and immortal gods, he's not one of them. He may have incredible powers, but he's still just a mortal man. Also, his emotional baggage and
Fuck
desire to
you.
live up to his brother's name has clouded his judgment.
He's better
more
than his
once.
brother.
But that didn't stop him from
His
becoming
brother-
Grand Master of the Lin Kuei.
His brother's
He
a
changed
fucking
their
noob.
fools, turning them to the side of good, and even formed an
Got
alliance
him.
with his old rival Scorpion over a nice brunch.
That beard looked
Life
weird on
couldn't
him.
Get any better. And then they found dragons.
That's like the best MKX ending.
Shirai Ryu, dog.
I think that was my favorite skin of Sub-Zero. My second favorite was the MKX
Death
one.
is more honor than you deserve.
Death is more honor than you deserve.
Beyond
Oh, we
our
got this
solar system,
fucking
advanced
guy.
civilizations are governed by
You know
the
Sub-Zero's
88
gonna beat
degrees.
that ass.
Should anyone
He's
dare
a
violate
ninja.
these laws, they will find themselves targeted by the Galactic Marshals.
AKA Space Cops. One of these alien officers was sent
Why
to
does he look like
a
Yellow
West
Snow?
Indian
He's like the
area
yellow-
stress
he ain't
signal,
Yellow
but
Snow.
He was shot down by the world-dominating corporation called Ultratech. You know, evil Walmart.
They keep calling it
Ultratech
evil
had
Walmart.
reverse-engineered equipment from an alien crash some decades prior. The
Do look like
Walmarts-
even eating Yellow Snow.
However, the use of advanced technology by less developed species is a clear violation of the 88 decrees.
Kinda like if you
I got the
saw a
Bruce Lee nose
chimpanzee
scratch. I
pick up a
noticed this.
flamethrower.
I was watching my own
It'd be
videos and I always
awesome.
scratch my nose
You
like
want
that.
to take it away real quick.
Determined to correct these wrongs and return home, the alien marshal set his sights on bringing Ultratech to their knees and recovering his lost technology. And if he couldn't, he'd just blow it all up.
It was Ultratech who codenamed him Glacius. Don't let his name fool you. Glacius wasn't always known for his fancy ice powers. Actually, he comes from a race of aliens with weird telekinetic abilities.
By manipulating simple molecular structures, Glacius can use the environment nearby to create armor around his inner body. This came in handy when his ship was shot down in Antarctica, and he lost his native shell.
So he had no choice but to make a new shell out of ice, which permanently turned him into an abominable snow monster.
With this new body, Glacius developed a fighting style to make the most of his new capabilities.
Glacius prefers to fight at a distance, using his long-range ice-bending attacks. He can turn his limbs into huge ice lances to keep enemies at bay, create
That is
spiky
wrong.
hail projectiles, and even summon spires of ice right under his opponent. And did he just punch that guy with an ice sculpture of himself?
More or less, that is the Shatter Technique, a powerful burst of energy which summons a...
You know, Killer Instinct
mysterious
does have some
uppercutting
great-ass
fist.
graphics. Still hold up
Perfect for
today.
opening up some sweet combos on his foes. Still, for all his keep-away game, you'd think he'd be a total chump up close. But remember how he can move ice with his mind? Well, he can melt it too, including himself.
By turning his body into liquid, he can evade oncoming attacks, surprise opponents from below with the aptly named Puddle Punch, and even completely dissolve people into nothing. And as an added precaution, he can summon extra ice to his body to serve as thicker armor, though his molecular telekinesis is too limited to maintain this armor for long periods of time.
He may be made of ice, but Glacius can still hit hard enough to launch opponents several stories into the air, including the 550-pound Fulgore units Ultratech is known for.
He's cunning enough to not only infiltrate Ultratech's highly guarded facilities, but also surprise attack its highly advanced robotic CEO, Arya. Before making his move, by Arya's own calculations, Glacius was able to drop the temperature of the entire room by 122 degrees Fahrenheit in .026 seconds. That's a quarter of a tenth of a second.
Just like Sub-Zero, he can lower a person's temperature by like thousands of degrees to freeze his opponents completely solid. And then he makes them explode with his mind.
Maybe Glacius' real name is Kelvin, because that's colder than absolute zero.
I got that pun.
I feel like that was some sort of nerd joke.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you're not allowed to make a joke ever again.
Oh, why do you gotta be so cold? Anyway, in Glacius' mission to bring
I thought
down
that was pretty
Ultratech,
funny.
he
Yeah,
battled
you gotta
and
know your
defeated dozens
degrees.
of killer robots, a zombie pirate, a genetically engineered dinosaur fighter, and a werewolf.
He even
Killer
killed
Instinct got
Cinder,
really fucking
the guy
weird.
who's made of friggin' fire. You know, opposite ice.
Glacius is ridiculously intimidating, but he does have a weakness. His natural body within the ice is fragile and defenseless. His entire fighting style is built around keeping close away for this reason.
So, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Glacius?
That's gross.
Why, he looks like a giant popsicle with legs. Come on.
You know what, Boomstick? You're fucking weird.
Rude. It's kind of scary.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first,
No.
all this talk of these
No.
small people makes me think of refrigerators.
Nope. Nope. Badass version of Sub-Zero. Badass looking Sub-Zero. That might be my favorite. I don't know. I like the Shredder one a lot too. Ah shit, nope, 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 nope.
The chill of death.
Ah! Drop, bitch. You know the chill of death. Come on, Sub-Zero, fuck him up. Bitch! Oh shit, he took the uppercut, okay. Oh shit. That's right, apply a knee, get his ass, eat that ass. Oh shit.
I should have known.
MK3 sound effects. Ooh! Ninja bitch. Oh.
Challenge.
Oh! That's right, bitch. Challenge accepted. Pussy.
You're a formidable warrior, but you lack conviction.
Get in that ass. Right, bitch. Oh, fuck. Ah! Poof! Teleport! No! Wait. I think he... Surprise, motherfucker! Yeah! Yeah! Fatality!
KO! I know it's the theme and all, but that was just ice cold.
Glacius and Sub-Zero seem to be a near match in terms of cryomantic abilities, but it was Sub-Zero who had the training and the power to bring Glacius down.
Sub-Zero has fought ninjas, robot ninjas, secret agents, movie stars, gods, and even fellow ice warriors. Glacius really didn't have anything Subby hadn't seen before.
And while their speed was fairly similar, Sub-Zero's impressive reflexes and ninja-like skills gave him one of the most important edges in this fight. He could maneuver around Glacius' keep-away strategy, and his teleportation kept him a step ahead, even able to avoid Glacius' liquid form. And while Glacius did possess a minor form of telepathy, there's no evidence to suggest that it was used for anything other than direct communication.
Sub-Zero could take a lot of hits, so he wasn't going down easy. But if you put their defenses side by side, Glacius' ice armor does seem better. But it really didn't matter because Subs could just chop right through
Right.
it.
Sub-Zero could shatter titanium statues in a single blow, a feat which requires
So I'm not sure if that's canon.
3,000 pounds of force per square inch. And titanium is obviously tougher than ice. Assuming Glacius' shell is composed of blue ice, the purest and toughest form ice can take, it would still only take at most 57,000 pounds of force per square inch to crack his entire body in half.
And he didn't even need to go that far. Just get to the squishy insides in the middle. I guess you could say that Glacius had his expectations shattered.
The winner is Sub-Zero.
Trap, baby.
Hey, I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and I'm about to show...
Guys, what do you guys think of that? I agree with the conclusion. My boy won. I'm very happy about that. But I think that was a good fight, and they really did research. And, you know, Sub-Zero is a ninja, while Glacius is just an alien. And Glacius never really had anything Sub-Zero ain't seen before, like they said. You know, Sub-Zero's fought a lot of different people in Mortal Kombat, including the fucking Predator, or Jason Voorhees, or Freddy Krueger. Glacius ain't really, doesn't really have anything Sub-Zero hasn't seen. But I think that was a really good fight, and I'm very glad my boy pulled through. Guys, let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up for Sub-Zero, or he'll rip out your spine. Make sure you share it with your friends. Go check out Death Battle. They made over 100 of these, and they're all pretty cool, all awesome mostly. I hated the Ben 10 one. Y'all still fucked me over on Ben 10. That was fucked up. Death Battle, that was fucked up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Finish him!